we have some new rumours surrounding an appearance of the Joker in Matt Reeves' The Batman, due for release in 2021. Alongside this, we have new details involving how the Batcave and Wayne Manor will be visualised in the film. In this video, I'm going to be discussing this information and outlining my thoughts towards its credibility. I will leave links in the description if you want to check out the information for yourself. Before I get into it, if you want to stay up to date with all the latest news and reveals on the Batman, then subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. Also, if you enjoy this video, remember to give it a like rating. Without further ado, let's get into the latest rumours surrounding the Batman. So it's no secret that most of us are confident towards there being a new Joker in Matt Reeves' Batman trilogy. The Clown Prince of Crime is the most famous antagonist for The Dark Knight, and if you're planning on introducing a trilogy with many of his most notorious villains, then the Joker has to be up there. Well, recently we got a brand new article from The Direct which stated that their contributing insider Daniel Rickman has gathered some new details on the film. He states that Matt Reeves is planning to introduce a new Joker into his Batman trilogy, and that he's aiming for the Joker to appear in the second and third film as one of the main villains. However, the detail which caught my attention was that the new Joker will also be referenced in 2021's The Batman, along with the brief news that casting for the role has not yet begun. On top of this, the YouTube channel Heavy Spoilers has noted that he recently has a big Batman account sent him some other information surrounding this Joker rumour, along with the appearance of Wayne Manor and the Batcave. Now, although Heavy Spoilers says that he believes this information is true, we have to take it as a rumour. They're still a long way off the release of the film, but at the same time, it's interesting to discuss while all of us are highly anticipating the project. The account apparently stated that there's a stand-in for the Joker that will appear in Arkham Asylum, and that there is a reference to a time when the two fought one another. On the surface, this does sound very much like how Christopher Nolan teased Heath Ledger's Joker in Batman Begins, and I guess the success of that model would work in Matt Reeves' attempt to create some kind of world building. We also know that this iteration of Bruce Wayne is going to take place around the character's second year as Batman, so it does make sense to have the Joker already been in conflict with the Caped Crusader. This film is also rumoured to be inspired by the Earth 1 graphic novel, and with certain characters that have been cast in the 2021 film not appearing in some of these novels, then I guess Reeves is going to take an approach that is inspired by many different interpretations, along with his own level of creativity. According to Heavy Spoilers, the account who gave him the extra news on the Joker scene also dropped some new information about Wayne Manor and the Batcave. While saying that they are two of the most interesting parts about the film's production, they also claim that Wayne Manor is inspired by the Rockefeller Manor, and that the Batcave is built as an industrial garage with several of Batman's gadgets in a stage of development. Overall, he goes on to say that the production design of these locations feel very much inspired by the 70s and have a gothic sensibility. This obviously falls in line with everything we've heard about the film, along with the set images we got a few months ago. This source also claims that the Batman finds access to Wayne Manor through tunnels, which, if you remember one of the filming locations which was shown on Reddit, this clearly shows tunnels that could be referring to this piece of information. With all of this potentially being leaked, it could also tell us that we've already seen the Batcave. The Batmobile image was shot in a location which placed the car in some kind of industrial garage, similar to what this leaker is saying. So Matt Reeves may have already given us our first look at the Batcave without us even knowing we'd been shown it. As I say, we have to take all of this with a grain of salt, but at the same time, the source did receive the news from the same leaker which put out the No More Lies image. This definitely has a level of credibility to it which gets us thinking about what kind of Gotham Matt Reeves is building. But that's all the new pieces of info we got surrounding the new Batman film coming out next year. I am going to be doing much more videos on the film as we get closer to its release date, along with updates whenever we get them. As a fan of Nolan's trilogy, I'm really looking forward to see how Reeves will tackle the character, and if all of this information does turn out to be true, then it looks like we could be getting a very unique standalone trilogy starting in 2021. But anyway, let me know down below whether you think all of these new details are credible, and what kind of Joker iteration would you like to see. Again, for more videos surrounding the Batman over the course of the next year, subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. Also, if you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a like rating. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've been Cortex, and as always, make some noise.